Welcome back. Of course, number 55, Sizzle, Terell Suggs joining us on the Marc Clarke Show. Man, I'm excited, man. I know the Ravens fans. Who's not a Ravens fan? Just, woo!
Right.
Sizzle.
It's here now.
Now, I got just some observations, man. We know you're going to do what you're going to do on the football field. We know that. Just a couple observations. Last night, I was going through the videos, man. I was looking at the play of number 55. I was evaluating you as if a scout was evaluating you. And I said, what does, now Ray reminds me of a shark, the way he tackled. You remind me of a tiger. I say that why? You swat. You know, a tiger, you know a tiger can defeat a lion. You know that, right?
I did not
People
know
don't know
that.
A tiger's bigger than a lion. Because it uses its paws, its ferocious paws, to not only subdue but slay its victims.
I know
that's what you do, son.
Hey.
You can watch the plays. You get pushed past the quarterback, you swat the ball out of his hand, pick it up and go in for a touchdown. Or running backs getting out of the backfield, you see the big hand come, grab him back.
Yeah, you gotta get him done, man. You know, it's just
that's what you do.
I got a little boy, you know, and it's like I want him to be aggressive every chance he gets. So I can't be a hypocrite and tell him to do it and I not do it. So. You know, I just like playing.
Well, you handling that side of the.
I like being.
Don't worry about that grade. So you teaching that one firsthand.
Yeah, I like being physical. So,
now, and the other thing about the Ravens, which is you wanted to stay.
Yeah.
You wanted to stay, and it's odd to have a team. It's almost like the Ravens have become linebacker you, and now you're the new professor. You know, Ray gonna get ready to hang up his cleats, pass it on to the young guys, but here you have. A Terell Suggs who's super young and, not plagued by injuries. So it looks like this might just be official, just like Penn State's linebacker you. Looks like we might, have the same makings.
We might be that. You know, we got a lot of young guys, that got the opportunity to show us what they got. Losing Bart, now Tavar's good and he got to step up and play. Prescott Burris.
Yeah.
He's get the opportunity, to play. So. We gonna see what we really got. We're gonna see how deep we really is.
And it's interesting how you guys got along. I mean, like Bart made it no secret. He wanted to be here. You got to have that kind of superstardom and to be able to have your egos get along. Again, that says a lot about you dudes, man.
I mean, I don't think we all have egos. It's just a person's personality is what it is.
It is what it is.
Like everybody, they got this impression about T.O. But T.O. is a character. Everybody knows it's a character.
Right.
When you meet Terrell, he go by Terrell. I'm Terrell. When you meet Terrell, he's one of the nicest dudes you ever met. It's honestly, I mean, what you see like in the locker room and on the field, that's not really who we are. That's what we do as a job, and it's on TV, and like just like certain shows on TV, you put a kind of costume on or whatnot. So I mean. I don't think we all got egos. I swear, if y'all got to really sit down and know me, I'm probably the biggest kid in the world. I joke every day about how my daughter watches me. I don't really watch my daughter, And I'm a teddy bear. I'm the biggest kid in the world. It's just. I don't think we all got egos. It's just like when we around us, we us. But sometimes you got to put on kind of like your guard up because you don't know who really loves you, or who really don't. So.
And I tell you what, man, they come after you cats, man. It come after. Last night, I was going through, just doing some research, and you were saying positive things about Obama. Positive things. Oh, this is great. People were commenting negatively. Oh, Obama sucks. And you're like, you're just saying something positive. But again, that's a part of the game, though.
It's a part of it.
And again, what's the prediction for this year for the Ravens?
I don't know. I think if we can get over that hump, everybody know that rivalry. Little blossom gold and black hump. It could be something special. But we just have to wait and see. We gotta get over that hump. Fella game short.
Ketchup covered hump this week.
Yeah, so we can see though. We're gonna see.
So man, tell us about your event that's coming up. This is the second annual event.
The second week.
Last year you put it. You guys, it was so fun. You put it in an exclusive place. It was beautiful. I think you wanted it to be like Miami last year.
No, it was Vegas.
Vegas. Okay, what is it this year?
This year is Bond.
Everything.
We got a little bit of Morocco, Paris, Dubai, Mulan. We got a little bit of everything.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah, and it's just like the event is September 11th, and 11th through 13th is the opening weekend. Down at the Hyatt. I wanted it to be, you know, someplace where the whole city can come out and enjoy it. And we're just gonna throw on a nice event. It's just everybody, you know, they're used to going to DC to go to a nice party, or Philadelphia or New York. We can throw a nice party right here at home. You know what I mean? It's just like we're gonna get dressed tonight. We're gonna get nicely cleaned up, get dressed up, and show them that we don't gotta go, you know, to DC to have a nice clean party. See? You know, we can go right here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly. So that's what I wanted to show them. Like, you know, let's try something new. You know, let's get away from the stuff we used to. You know, the T-shirts, and of course you got a nice little collar shirt. No, let's three-piece it up.
Not three-piece it up.
Let's three-piece it up.
With the vest and all.
Let's see who can get the cleanest.
I see what you're doing right now, son.
We're giving away money.
Okay.
We're giving away money for the best dressed female, the best dressed male. Giving it right away.
And it's a good cause.
It's a good call.
Sickle cell. Yes. You know, now that I know that the sickle cell tie, I'm a board member of the Red Cross, so I will be calling you, brother.
Yes.
But you're already doing stuff with them already, with Miss Proudford.
Yeah.
And Proudford. And you know, why was sickle cell important for you?
Well, first of all, it was like, you know, I mean, I'm sure all of us have sat at home and we saw like the little infomercials on there's starving kids in Indonesia, and then there's starving kids in Africa. There's starving kids in Park Heights. You know, there's starving kids downtown Baltimore. And it's like, it kind of bothers me that we want to go somewhere else and fix the same problem that we got here at home. You know, so, you know, it was like, I want to, and often you hear these charity, or this golf tournament, you know, for charity, and then you never hear what happens.
That's
you
true.
know, like all that money we donated, did anything go to the people we was actually trying to help? So I just wanted to do something where it's gonna go right to the kids. Like, boom, it's going from what we collect, or what we make or whatever. It's going right there to them. You know, ain't no middleman, or I need my cut and this and that. No, it's going for what we raise. You know, for the the sickle cell fund. It's going right to them. That was one thing. You know, I wanted to make sure that the cause serves its purpose. And I chose sickle cell because it's a very painful disease. Nobody's really aware of that.
Yeah.
You know, so and you know, when babies are born today, they're tested for sickle cell. And so I'm just kind of like just bringing awareness, you know, to the disease. You know, as always, everybody has awareness for breast cancer and leukemia, you know, but nobody really, you know, looks at the sickle cell. So I kind of wanted to, you know, shed some light on that.
Oh, man, that's huge, man. That's huge. The fact that you're doing it, it's going to grow. I know, excuse me, I know, excuse me.
Go ahead, clean that on up. We good.
I know T-Boz is involved.
Yes.
And so, yeah, man, I mean, this is going to just get bigger and bigger. And I see what you're doing, man, the whole weekend. I see what you're doing. You're trying to make it a destination weekend for Baltimore. Good cause. And so, look, man, thanks for being on the show.
Hey,
you know, we're going to support it 100%.
No problem.
And this season, we're expecting big things. Sizzle in the bizzle on the Marc Clarke Show, man. And you know, I'm just excited. I'm just excited all the way around, man.
You know what I mean?
I'm excited because I got a VIP pass to the event finally this year.
I'm looking more forward to the weekend than I am my game that week. Everybody forgetting we play Kansas City. That's the opening week. I'm like, we got to make sure everything's on point. You know, we got to make sure everything's on point. They were like, you do got a game that weekend. You can't do nothing on Saturday. Like, oh yeah, that's right.
It is Kansas City though.
It is Kansas City. It's a nice little good opening game.
You can,
We call those stat games. You know, check my stats on that game. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see what's going on.
Terell Suggs on the Marc Clarke Show. We'll be back after this.